everyone. I thought as we are into 2016, I should probably do a video that's kind of a review of last year and kind of almost New Year's resolutions. I haven't really made any New Year's resolutions, but I kind of have like aims and hopes for this year because it's going to be a pretty busy year and it's going to be kind of just completely different and a new stage of my life, which is totally awesome but kind of scary. And firstly, I'm going to go back and kind of look at 2015. So I'm going to get straight in with that. 2015 wasn't really a big year for me because it's kind of like a transitioning year. It was between my second and third year at uni, so it's the start of my third year and the end of my second year, which doesn't really do much because you kind of just get results at the end of the year. You don't get a degree out of it, obviously, because I've got another year to go and I'll be finishing this year. And so I kind of don't feel like I got any academic achievements, and lots of my friends did achievements like they went on a placement, so they moved, or they passed their driving test, which I passed when I was 17, so it was kind of, I haven't really achieved anything in that way this year, so it's kind of felt like a bit of a unimportant year. But I have had some really awesome things happen to me this past year. I went to Thailand, which was amazing. Even though Joe got ill and we spent a week in hospital, it was actually not too bad. It was probably worse for him than it was for any of us, but it was really nice and it was an amazing country to go to. It was absolutely beautiful and we really enjoyed the first week before he went to hospital, so that was really nice. And it's the kind of place I'd like to go again without the trip to the hospital, and I absolutely loved it. It is a beautiful country and I would like to visit again. I also did some work with the Feels team. If you haven't heard of Feels, I did a review on that app. It's actually changed and it's updated and it's so much more amazing now. But they are an amazing team of people. Sarah and Dawson are like the nicest people ever and I absolutely adore their team. They are amazing. Their app is incredible. If you don't know what it is, check it out. I will leave a link to their website in the box down below. It's absolutely incredible and I really love that app. It is one of my favourite apps of all time, if not my favourite app of all time. I really love it. I did so much work with them. I did kind of a bit of an internship thing where I was just kind of in the office doing some kind of learning and stuff over the summer, and I also did when they were first launching the app, I did the photo shoots for all their posters and things like that, so I was kind of the face of their website when they first launched. It's now all changed and I'm not on any of the things, which is kind of in a way a relief, but it was really exciting to do and it was such a great experience to me. I've got to work with photographers and do some modelling, which was something that I hadn't really done before but really wanted to, so that's been really exciting. It's kind of ticked something off my list that I really wanted to do, and I just completely enjoyed it and loved every moment of spending time with them. That was brilliant. They are the loveliest people, so go and check that app out. Also, the other thing that I did was I cut my hair, and it's kind of a bit of a love-hate thing. I didn't really want to cut my hair. It was longer than it is now, and it's pretty long at the moment. So it was longer than this before I cut it, and I had 12 inches cut off and I had it cut to about here, and I had a fringe put in, which I seriously regret. If I ever say I'm considering getting fringe put in again, please point me to this video and say you did not want a fringe. Every time I get a fringe cut in, I don't like it. I like it for about 5 minutes and then I kind of get up the next morning and realise I have to style it, and then it starts to grow out and it's irritating, and I don't like fringes. Don't let me get one again, ever, please. But my hair is so much healthier for it, even though I didn't really want to cut it. I'm growing it out again. I'm going to see how long I can grow it, so I'm just going to keep growing it until it gets really long. I haven't had it cut since, so that was probably about April, May-ish last year. So it's getting pretty long again, and I'm quite pleased about that. I think longer hair suits me. It's something I like a lot more. But yeah, so not really much has happened in this year. I think it's been kind of a bit difficult. I've had a lot of things going on in my personal life, and kind of like health-wise, it hasn't been excellent across the board with me being ill and kind of people I live with and my family being ill. It's kind of been a bit of a roller coaster in that way, but I've had a pretty decent year overall, I suppose, and I have really enjoyed doing YouTubing. This is the first full year that I've done YouTubing, and I have loved every minute of it. It has been amazing as an experience, and I want to kind of do more of that next year, or this year. So yeah, it hasn't really been the most notable year of my life, but also I did turn 21, which was pretty notable because 21, everyone says it's a really important age, and everyone's like, oh, 21, it's such a big age, and it's kind of like the age where you become an adult, and I'm the oldest of all my friends, they're all still 20, so they're all like, oh, you're so old, and I don't want to be 21, and I'm the only one, and it actually doesn't feel any different, and you kind of just, I still don't feel any different to the way that I did probably at 18. It doesn't feel like I'm any older, because once you're old enough to buy alcohol, there's no really notable anything. You still get ID'd to go into clubs, I still get ID'd for petrol, nothing's changed. People still mistake me for like 15, but some people mistake me for nearly 30, and it's kind of a bit weird because I kind of get mistaken for every age, but I think you just kind of, age is just a number, and if you're, I think you kind of get like sections of your life, and I think maybe this coming year I might feel a little bit older because I'll be moving out of York, possibly. I actually have no idea where I'm going to be, but I kind of have a bit of growing up to do because I need to get a real job and go out there and earn money and kind of pay for myself. So it's kind of, for this coming year, I have quite a lot of sort of hopes and kind of things that I want to keep up and things that I want to do. Obviously, the first thing is I want to get a decent job, and I want to graduate as well. And I want to get a decent degree. I've kind of explored makeup more this previous year, and I want to keep doing that. And having a job means that I will be hopefully moving into my own place, which I can furnish how I want to, because it's one of the things about living in student accommodation is you get all of this furniture, and we brought in some of our own furniture because we needed things like desks, but it's kind of just, I want to be able to furnish things how I want to furnish them and have things decorated how I want to decorate them, because there's only so much you can do. Like, we can't put up more picture frames, we can't stick things to the wall, so it's kind of, I'm looking forward to having somewhere that I can do that with, and looking forward to having a job and supporting myself and not having to rely on people anymore. My other aims for this year are to be more regular with YouTube, which I'm not really keeping up particularly well at this point. But I'm hoping that once I get a real job, I'll be in more of a schedule and I'll be able to do things in a more regular way, because my timetable at university is not regular day to day, and it's not even regular week to week. So it's kind of difficult to find the right time to do things. I have pretty high hopes for my high jumping this year. Kind of really want to excel with that, and if I don't, I may well end up giving it up because my whole life is going to be changing and I'm likely to be moving quite a long way away again. I'm kind of hoping that this year will just be my year, and it will be the year where I finally get my balance and kind of really become comfortable with who I am and kind of just be happy. That's one of my aims for this year, is just to be happy and kind of just feel balanced and good. One of the things that I want to do to achieve this is to see my friends more, because I moved a long way away from my friends when I went to university. One of my friends went to Oxford University and I am up in York, and one of my friends stayed back in Cambridgeshire, so she is a long way away from me. They're both a long way away from me, and I rarely see them, probably once or twice a year, if that. And my best friend at uni, he moved to go on his placement down to Oxford, so I barely get to see him anymore either. And my friendship circle is pretty small anyway. I'm kind of hoping that I will make some new friends this year, and the friends that I do have, I want to make a really serious effort to see them more. I just want to have things that I do. I want to go out one day a week and just do stuff, because I really want to see the world and kind of see what I have on my doorstep as well, and just get out there a bit more and do things, because I feel like I don't spend much of my time doing anything, and I kind of look back and I'm just like, I haven't really done anything today. So in conclusion, I am kind of putting aside last year, which kind of felt like a bit of a sort of in-between meh kind of year, and I don't really feel like I achieved much, and I just want to do so many things this year and experience so much and make new friends, meet new people, and just become me in a really happy way. So I am really looking forward to this year, and I hope you are too. If you have any New Year's resolutions, put them in the comments down below. I would love to read them. And if you like this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you want to see more from me. And check out my social media links, there in the box down below. And I will see you again soon. Bye!